What's up, everybody? Today's video I'm going to show you how I am going to change the wheel hub on this thing. I should have showed you an example of how this thing was fucked. Oh, I don't even think I can change the hub on this thing. I don't even So what I ended up doing is I had to take the grease cap off, and I used this little square that I had laying around, and basically I just got on the lip of it and hit it with a hammer. Can you see that shit? Sorry, my tripod. There's no room for my tripod and shit in here, so I hit it with the lip here with the hammer around the lip, and it fell off. So here's the pin, right? And I know it's kind of dark because I'm in this fucking shade, but the pin, once you kind of bend it to semi-normal straightness, you can use the hammer to bang it out, if you will. Once you got the pin here, the little pin side here, you can use the screwdriver to pull it out. But sometimes these holes are so fucking crazy tight in there. Legs from under the bitch in case it falls. There it goes. See? He's a shit. And this size is a 1 1/16 coming out. Okay. So the bearings are inside. If you're gonna replace those, or if you're just checking it, you're gonna want to make sure they don't fall out. Like holding them in or whatever, they start to come back out. But since I'm replacing this whole hub, then I don't care if they fall in or out. But at the same time, I don't want to lose them because I don't know if the replacement hub I'm getting is compatible with this. So I'm going to need this big piece of shit to take it somewhere to find a hub. So this hub is from like a 1940 Chevy, and I had to order some wheel bearings for it, and I just took the small one, the outer one, off. I'll show you how I'm doing. I'll do the second one, which is the back one. I've spent several hours trying to get this fixed and finally figure out the solution. It took me about, my girlfriend had to help me out. Spent about maybe 3 hours researching it. Spent about another 3 hours trying to implement different solutions. So anyways, these are the old bearings with the old racer. This is the old bearing. This is the new bearings with the new racer. New bearing made out of plastic with the new razor. You just gotta hit the edges of it. I'm using a punch to hit that hole. I know it's dark in there. You're gonna be, oh my god, it's dark in the motherfucker in there. You see the edges of it? Well, anyways, I'll point it with a little arrow. There, the edges of that shit, that's what you hit. And you gotta go change sides. Up, down, left, right. There's like 4 little sides. I don't know if I can see the fucking, there, I have light. Well, anyways, I can show you right here. You see this lip? That's where the razor stops. But you hit it right there, right in between. See, it's got 4 of them. You see? So that's how you hit the other one down here. It's exactly the same thing as here. Exactly the same shit, just down there. So you have to hit it from this side to pop it out. That's exactly it. I mean, it's that simple. So I'm gonna do that, the thick side down. See how it's got that lip right there? That side would go like this. So the opening would go out, the lip on the bottom, like that. You see? So, and then I get a piece of wood, I hit that bitch in, and I just keep going. Can't stop, won't stop. So what I'm doing right now is I put this across, and I to start it off. But then I'm gonna get a piece of wood. All right, got the onion here. Shit. Fuck you, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna use the old razor to go ahead and finish hitting that bitch in there. Or you can use an old socket, but this one's too big, so I'm gonna use that. Get the piece of wood, hit that bitch. Where the fuck is the piece of wood? Ugh. Sorry, I don't have my assistant. There's fucking construction going on. There's one thing I forgot to cover. Well, I didn't forget to cover it. I lost the footage in a way. I was in a rush to do it, and it was like 100 and something that day. Anyways, so basically these are the old bearings, and I forgot to mention this. This is really easy, especially on these old ass type. So to pack the bearings, which is to put grease on these when they're installing them, reinstalling them, you basically there's a few ways to do it, but the way I did it is I got a bunch of grease. Now I didn't put it in my hand and then started smacking it like some people do, but it's a similar process. What I did for these is I got a bunch of grease and I put it on a place besides my hand, like I put it on a piece of wood or something. I put like a glob of it. Then I got this shit here, and imagine there's like a glob of fucking grease here, like I don't know, like a big ass cup of it. So I just dipped this bitch all around it like this, all around the outside of it, and like basically threw the bitch in there and just covered it in and out in grease. Then I make sure to get some on my fingers and went through on the inside of it too as well, and just fucking dunked it in the grease really. And then I just kept smacking it, you know, like that all around, like boom, 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 boom. And then make sure there was grease on the inside and on the metal too. And then for the race, I essentially put grease all around here. Not a lot, just, you know, some, make sure it was all nice and covered. And also put see, that's why I hate doing this shit. I also put grease in the CV on the spindle, which is the metal piece where the castle nut screws onto. So usually I pack it halfway full of grease. I don't want, if you pack too much grease in it, it overheats and it knocks out the seal, the grease seal in the back. So anyways, I'm just throwing this in there. I forgot to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do another video next, maybe in 2 months. I'm gonna do my right tire or my right wheel hub, and it's gonna be a better one, because it's gonna be like a continuous non-stop, because I'm gonna have all the parts and everything ahead of time. So yeah, don't hate. I just wanted to see if it'll fit in it, to put some grease in there halfway of that chamber. Okay, there we go. So I put all the grease back in there. Gotta tighten this bitch. The goal here is to tighten this down, tighten it all the way down to the hub won't turn, and then loosen it. Now you could get the manufacturer's recommendations on how many pounds per inch to do. Usually it's like 40 or 50, but since this is a used trailer and it wasn't I bought it used, and this hub, this whole axle was from a truck, and I don't know what truck, and I don't know. So I know what you're gonna say. The Timmys, oh, you should have put a brand new one in there, dog. They're only like 10 cents or 20 cents or whatever the fuck. This one's still good. It I didn't get one with the you gotta align it with the hole. You gotta put it in the hole, wherever that hole is. Oh fuck, you know what? Oh man, I forgot to put one extra piece in there. Shit. I forgot to put the washer back in there. Fuck. But it's okay, because that'll give me the... Oh, fuck. The only reason I can't find it is because it's dark, that's all. I don't have problems finding the hole. So she said. But I'm saying, I can find it. I can find the button. Wink, wink. My 0.5% viewership of ladies. Okay, the hole's right there. The hole is right here, which is right there. Okay. Sometimes I wish I had Oscar's girl. Okay, Mr. Washer. So the washer has a specific way it goes in on these Chevy axles, I guess, or a lot of them. It's got a little dip right there. You see that? A little lip. I don't know what it's called, but that goes, there's a little channel in there and it goes in, see, just like that. Have you seen that shit? Shit, that's tighter than a lot of people I know. All right, so we will back this up a little. There we go. There's the hole. You see it? Put it in the hole. Just... Fuck. I know, Timmy, I know. You wouldn't have to fix it if you would have just bought a new one, bitch. I know, I know. I know, Timmy. There she goes. There she goes. It's better to use pliers to bend these, but I don't feel like getting them, and it's 100 degrees out here. So fuck you. In the nicest way that I can say that. And if I were you guys, I would just put new ones in there. You want to put them in a, tie them up in a pattern. There's a way to do these, because if you don't do them, I guess it's like a even, so to avoid stripping them, do them by hand first, and I go opposite corners every time to kind of keep it even. Real power. So I did that one. Now I'm gonna go across. Oh shit, I'm missing one. Alright, now they're on there. This would go last on there. So if you have like the wheel buddy and all that other shit, that's where it would go. This thing has seen better days. This is, I'll bet you this is the original that was on the axle. You can see all the times it's been beat to shit. So this is the first thing you take off, but this is the last thing I'm adding back on there. Well, as far as the axle or the hub goes. Just cleaning it up, taking all the dirt out. You don't want any dirt in there, because it'll start mixing with the dirt, with the grease in there, and it'll start fucking it up. It'll start eating the bearings. And I don't want to have to find these bitches again. It was an adventure finding these. It took me a week to find them. Thanks to my girlfriend, she did some of the homework and found a forum that were talking about these, because these are 1940 Chevy parts, the bearings. I couldn't find them anywhere locally here in Dallas, so I don't know how she did it, but she found some people were talking about the exact part number on a Chevy forum, and this guy was like looking for the same shit I was. And they told him to go to this website. I'm going to put it in the link. But they're like, yeah, they have all these parts and shit. Even they'll even convert from the old school bearings to the tapered bearings and all that other shit. And I was like, oh man, that sounds promising. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna call them, right? So they did the research. The first one they found, he's like, yeah, I found it, it's easy. The second one, the big one, the inner bearing, the guy's like, man, I can't find that one, I might have to call you back. And I was like, they're not gonna call me back, some bullshit, you know. But no, they called me back. They called me back like in shit, not even 10 minutes. He's like, I found it, here it is, this is the part number, this is how much it is. I was like, thanks. Later on I talked to my girlfriend about it, and I was like, man, I can't afford it, but this is how much it cost. And she gave me the majority of the money to buy it, so thanks to her, she effectively sponsored this video. Anyways, I'm just rambling, so you put this shit back on there. You give it some love tap. And to take it off, you don't have to hit it here like some dumbass did and make that big ass dent. There's a big ass dent right here. I don't know if you can see it. Or some sort of flat metal. Or like a punch from here at the lips. And just tap it on each side and it'll pop out. So anyways, I'm going to look for this missing lug. And that's it. Any questions, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Subscribe, share if you like it. Whatever. I try to entertain you guys. I'm just a fat, funny dude. Funny looking. Whatever. Share. If you have suggestions, questions, let me know. I'm always doing shit to this trailer in my truck. I'm going to do another video soon. We're going to Colorado Bend. So stay tuned for that. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye.